Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another H-Powers 3 replay. Spawn on the left side as the blue Maltese, we have Raxefal. Spawn on the right side as the red Indians, we have Paul Mandra. Spawn on the north side as the yellow Ethiopians, we have FBxGM WoLFGaNG in sarcastic text. And spawn as the magenta French, we have Martiskainen. Butchered that well enough. When it comes to natives of the map, we do have the native House of Fanars and native Greeks. And over here, we've got the House of Witten, which will also give you an Age 2 fort. There's also plenty of fish out of the sea, 3 whales including, some really big fish. Witch Hunter does go down, and you seal his soldier's last letter. You monster. House not being built. Got the Ibex course hunted there. Maltese player, or as at the deck there, the 2v2 land. Do see team cards? We do not. But we do what appears to be, let's see, British tongue. I actually don't see this one all too often. Enables you a longbowman. Wait. Aren't longbowmen considered archaic? And they can get some archaic soldier combat, right? Yeah, doesn't longbowmen count as archaic? Why haven't I seen anybody go for British tongue and the archaic soldier cards? Steel bolts only affects crossbowmen, not the, as well as the Italian passiveers, does not affect the longbowmen. So we have Southern Order Malta. For the Indian player, we got 1v1, which is the 2v2. Stand Mar. I don't know what Stand Mar means. It looks like more or less standard 1v1 Indians. With Ethiopian, we've got TE, whatever that means. Don't see any team cards. What's this card here? Cartridge currency. Infantry and cavalry grants a sum of coin in addition to experience when defeated. Huh, that's not bad. Fast Fortress, no something FB, no Facebook. And we've got the Italian firearms here. And for the French, we've got 2v2 semi-fast fortress. Looks like relatively standard French. We've got actually a team card here, the Team Senegalese Rifleman, which does also improve Hasua attack, which his teammate isn't. A very fine coat. We got the age up to the quartermaster. Here we got the Ari Matra, which is the House of Rats, right? Of rats. So faster collection rate. Economic Indians. Ethiopian players aging up to the Sudanese. The French is aging up to the quartermaster. I just realized something. I'm actually almost out of hard drive space. Oop. That minimized there. While this is going on, I can sort of move around. Keep an eye on some stuff. Nope. One of these players I can just simply follow, but looks like nobody's playing some aggression. So while that is booting on up some of the old replays already uploaded. Nope, and that gave me a whole bunch of space to work with. There we go. Now I've got some field hospitals going on in the field. Yep, that freed up. I had 25 gigs free, and now I'm 145 gigs. Sorry about that. Barracks going on up. We got, of course, the double crossbowmen being put on the field. The Indians can also bring in either Gurkhas or Sepoys help out, as well as some Raputs. Probably won't see any Raputs. The Team players bringing some more wood trickle. We got the prize bowl. Ethiopian player is now going for a pair of war camps. Right now, let's see, he's fighting against a good number of crossbowmen. So maybe some, let's see, Shotel warriors could be a good possibility. He's now pulling out some Shotel warriors, shock infantry. Elephant bashing his head in against the monastery. And for the French, we got a round of crossbowmen here, which will be inferior to the Maltese crossbowmen since they have 4 additional health. Now we got a round. Oh, wait, he has gone for Rapoots, which are a Rodialo variant. They also have really high attack speed. They are a heavy infantry unit, not a shock or infantry. Shotel warriors are shocks, and they do actually do bonus damage versus light, and also have even faster attack speed than the Rapoots. They do move faster at 6.25. These guys move at 5.5. I think Rodialos move at 6, right? Mountain Monastery does go down. There's a massive number of Rapoots. The Rapoots is something I was not expecting. I even said I was not expecting them. French players pulling out some crossbows, which will also be effective versus the Rapoots, while being generally effective versus the crossbowmen. I don't know if that little bit of extra health will make a difference, but do now have a number of the Gassienas, which are a heavy infantry. They have less health, but slightly more damage than a musketeer in range. Hotel Warriors trying to push forward. Only a couple Rapoots there, nothing too serious. A decent number of Rapoots there. Hotel Warriors get some damage there, falling back now. And right now, the French player has a large number of crossbowmen. The rare French crossbowmen being put on the field. Now we have some of the sepoys, standard heavy infantry for the Indians. I just got mass crossbowmen here, in which Indian players right now are just actually a little bit of an issue trying to support his teammate with this. We are now seeing the rendering plant. We also got some more sepoys. Sepoys should be generally fine versus these crossbowmen. Crossbowmen's not really a hard counter to heavy infantry, it's just more or less a soft counter. This barracks trying to go on down. He has the Shotel Warriors push way forward. The Gassienas can help engage the Rapoots if they advance, but there's not too many Rapoots remaining. Additionally, with the field hospitals here, he does have access to some forward healing.
Yes.
Of course, I think it's out of combat heal.
Yes.
Grandmaster has been picked on up. Felipe Villiers, don't know what that's, is that custom or not. Oh, got the stomp there. Shotel Warriors engaging, and now they're trying to pursue these crossbows. Sepoys are somewhat in the way. Sepoys have excellent health, excellent damage. They are, of course, a little bit more expensive than musketeers, costing 120 rather than 100. Rapoots push right forward, they're getting annihilated. There's not many Rapoots from forward. Shotel Warriors advancing. They do have decent damage output against the heavy infantry if they ever have to deal with them. It almost looks like I saw some kill animations there. I saw some weird animations. It's somewhat hard to follow, but it almost looks like there was some execution animation. If they exist, that would be quite nice. Last time I had to see an RTS of execution animations, it's Dawn of War 2. And those execution animations are pretty nice. Couple more crossbowmen there, and then you clean out infrastructure there. Takes out the villager there as well. So yeah, they now need to start cleaning up this infrastructure. It looks like the barracks have been repaired up by a significant amount. Team Southside needs to abandon that infrastructure. It is lost. And will soon be forgotten. We got Ottoman allies here, which I'm not sure what he can get from them at the moment. The Ethiopian player has no cattle or the livestock at the whatchamacallit livestock market. The French can also donate some other cattle to him, and I'm pretty sure cattle can also fatten faster at a livestock pen, so maybe the French player can pull out a livestock pen, eventually fatten up some animals for him, or create a good fattening point for the Ethiopian player, and then he can sell them off. Thank you for the follow. Thank me for your follow. Thank you for the follow. Thank you me for your follow. Crossbowmen and the various forces pushing down south. Howdy. Barracks taking some fire, so that shall be lost. Got a decent number of crossbowmen here, as well as a handful of sepoys. Let's see, anybody close to aging on up? Ethiopia is not aged on up. The French has aged on up, and he has veteran crossbowmen. Of course, he does not have access to steel bolts, anything to make his crossbowmen decent, but he should perhaps bring in some skirmishers. The amount of crossbowmen on the field is definitely a good idea to get that veteran crossbowman. Yep, I remember not hearing about. I grew up with Age of Empires 2, but more primarily with the Age of Mythology. And then later on in life, I found out, oh, there's Age of Empires 3. Yeah, you can always still have fun with Skirmish. Plus, if you are interested in other Age of Empires, Age of Mythology Retold just recently released. And that is much more user-friendly since you have the self-production queues. So if you want to get back in the Age of Empires game, that's probably the best and easiest one to get back in. Also my favorite. Looks like he is fish booming here, the Indian player. The French player can now age on up. He's going for the Papal Guard. For the German player, or not German, Maltese player is going for the German tongue. True, but it's a full HD remaster and it looks pretty nice. And I do know, I think they're continuing to work on it, so it's just up to you whether or not if you want to pay for it or not. Oh, no, that's still there. They just made it so you have an optional way of building a weaker town center without building tough settlements. Total War is getting some good damage on these villagers. They're getting hacked apart. Okay, a lot of villagers killed. Blue is not in a good position. Blue has... no, that's... yeah. Down to 30 villagers. Think so? I've never looked into it myself. Those getting hit quite hard there. He does escape out 28 villagers in total. 61, 30, and 31. So he's done more common villager numbers. But... Red so has a significant amount of civilians thanks to his docks. Maybe they should pull out some docks here and raid the ships. Though then again, they're raiding the opponent's town center. I was not paying attention here. The French player is now industrial. Yellow. What is Yellow going for? Yellow's aging up. His town center's here. He is going for the Hobbit Shah, or however you pronounce that. Going to fall back a little bit, so not being aggressive is giving Yellow some extra breathing room. The Papal Guard will allow him to get out the Guard Crossbowman, right? He's not going for the Guard Crossbowman. It's not a Royal Guard variant. A decent number of crossbows here. Sours or or Lancer variant, but and shock infantry are not classified as infantry. So the Shoto Warriors will still be effective against these crossbowmen. Harder than AoE Age of Empires 3, harder than Age of Empires 4? Don't think so. I think Age of Empires 4 is harder. Age of Empires 3 is designed to be a bit more simple with the production queues of the barracks. Also, shipment system is very different. It's actually hard to compare the two, I would say. Blue and red have fallen back. Got now the guard crossbowman. You got the rare guard crossbowman. Now got, of course, veteran dragoons against all the light infantry and all the heavy infantry. I don't think dragoons are going to be too particularly great. So there's a decent number of sours, so they will be the counter to them. Maltese aging up to the bishop. That'll move him, let him move diagonally a little bit better. Got the Charming Gate being researched. And the British allies. Over here, you got the elite infantry. So everyone's going to be age 3, except for the French. They're age 4. Alright, sounds good. Got some French cuirassiers deployed on the field. That should be very effective versus these crossbowmen. And generally effective versus even the infantry since the AoE attack. Takes down some of those units there. Shotel Warriors can rip apart. Not Shotel Warriors, Recruits. More veteran cuirassiers being queued on up. Right now, I'll just say heavy cannon could be quite nice. Always fire supports heavy cannon. Got age 3, still being researched. Let's see. He's fighting against mostly light infantry and light cavalry, so heavy cavalry. Steel bolts, while it does give him +2 range, will not be a good option. So probably better go for archaic soldier combat if he goes for either of those ones. Order Malta, not so much. I don't know what he should go for his shipment. Militiamen now deployed on the field. There's Sevastopol mortar deployed on the field. Sevastopol. There goes that field hospital. Oh, got the ceasefire there. Ceasefire does last for 20 seconds, isn't it? That'll give them some breathing room, giving the Maltese players time to get the veteran crossbowman. He is going for archaic soldier combat. It's probably the best one he can get right now. Veteran crossbowman not complete. Archaic soldier almost on the way. Red starting to push way forward. Some of these units are getting some hits. Sours push way forward. Rapoots now push way forward as well. We got some Nifitanyas now deployed on the field as well. Total Warriors are engaged or having trouble engaging. Crossbowmen push way forward. Heavy cannons trying to get overran by the Tiger Claws, which are a shock infantry unit. A shock lancer, if you will. Maltese can get out Tiger Claws? Wait, how did the Maltese player get Tiger Claws? I must be going crazy. Magenta's or Blue's Town Center does go down. Shoto Warriors gain some good damage there, but all the Shoto Warriors have gone down. Magenta still has a significant number of these guard crossbowmen here. Sevastopol mortar now engaging the barracks. Of course, we still have a heavy cannon deployed on the field. More crossbow push way forward. The also got the cartridge currency researched by the Ethiopian player, so he does get a bit of cash bounty, 25% cash bounty of the experience. Brassiers do find a good number of crossbow there. These crossbows trying to fall back. Sebastopol knocks out a group of those crossbowmen. Your army swordsmen now push the floor on the field. Apparently, while they're called swordsmen, they have a weird. Apparently, I looked it up. They have a weird flexible blade, hence that whipping sound effect. They're classified neither as heavy nor light infantry. They have absurdly high attack speed, a little bit AoE. They're a good unit, but not a mass-producible unit. And crossbow does get a good hit there from a heavy cannon. Heavy cannon does go down. Yellow says he's gonna make a counterattack onto water. He has the town center here. And now we've got the Wardau named Wardau engaging the fishing boats. Probably named fishing boat. Saurus will go down there. Got still got a number of the Gassianas and Nifitanias. Nifitanias are a light infantry unit. High hit points as well. Dragon's getting hit by these crossbowmen. Now we've got the elephant stampeding. Which should be very effective versus Nifitanias, since they are, of course, a light infantry unit. Of course, the heaviest of all cavalry. Yellow says for his team to fall back, regroup. These crossbowmen probably gonna go down. The red and blue has stabilized. Blue is rebuilding a town center. Ethiopian player has 47 villagers. French has 44. Maltese have 36, and the Indian's going down to 62, and it is shrinking down. There's a good number of the fishing boats. He's ending his treaty with the French. British, I believe. He wants to be allied the British. Who wants tea? Nobody likes tea. Sebastopol mortar firing away. Getting some pretty good hits there. The Sebastopol mortar is not really an anti-infantry tool. It does have 4 AoE and 300 damage, but no really good multipliers. Heavy cannons are just excellent. They do have 200 damage, but have a times 3 multiplier for infantry, so they typically do 600 damage. Nifitanias are not really a good choice versus all these crossbowmen, but they are decent versus sepoys. Another round of Romy swordsman deployed in the field. 25 damage of 1 attack speed. Also has skirmisher multipliers as well. He shoot and run some. Talking about, I guess he's talking about shoot and scooting. Talking about yellow. By the way, they need a remask. Got another pair of heavy cannons. That's French. Yeah, the French player has got his both factories out, going for cannon. Why is the French going for more cuirassiers? Which should be good against the crossbow. They can be quite decent versus even the musketeers. Sepoys don't really have high multipliers, but they just have good base melee damage. Also going for cavalry combat, so it's transitioned to heavy cannon artillery. Maltese players going for villagers. Oh, we do also have a team. Send 4 Romy swordsmen entire team to spread Polari martial arts. It says sets them from discipline that's exalted and honored. Wait. Honored, isn't that the final, like age 4? Or is that the age 3? Huh. Does it actually give the upgrade for Urami Swordsman? I don't really know. I still don't know how the Maltese player got Tiger Claws. This map is European, so there's no Tiger Claw natives you can get. Blue has an excellent number of crossbowmen here. Red has a handful of supporting units. That's a lot of heavy cannon. That can rip apart everything. We got some of the Masorian rocket support for the Indian player. Indian has Page on up. Got Nifitanias or yeah, Nifitanias on the field. Good skirmisher unit. A ping there from somebody. He wants his teammate to protect the heavy cannons. The heavy cannons will report everything. He needs to make sure he engages the elephants. The only thing that poses a real threat. Brahmin Swords will pick up a good volley there. He's trying to hit the heavy cannons. One of the heavy cannons to go down to the rockets. He's counter barraging the rockets. One rocket goes down, the other one's almost dead. And rockets do go down. Got three heavy cannons still alive. He's really stacked up. This seems like a really juicy target. He needs some. No, he needs a micro, not hit the elephant. Good hit there on those infantry units. Good damage there. It's going to rip him apart. He's trying to get in the melee. Yep, he's going to melee. They do have good melee damage to sepoys. Another pair of heavy cannons pull on the field. And now we got the Cuirassiers engaging. One more heavy cannon remains, but now here comes a two fresh one. Pikemen took a massive hit there. They're not even veteran pikemen. He just needs to run around in circles. Pikemen have really bad melee damage. They don't even pose really threat to the heavy cannons. That's 10 damage, not a lot. Yeah. Even in melee, heavy cannons beat pikemen. Rest of this forces get cleaned on up. Looks like Team Southside's army has been disintegrated, mostly thanks to those... what's the mother call it? Heavy cannons. He has shipped in some great bombards from the Ottomans. More heavy cannons, more cuirassiers. Villagers and crossbowmen. He's ending relations with the Ottomans. It looks like he has some rice paddies go up and going. Got the Gastienas now be deployed in the field. And we've got economic theory. It's a pretty good theory. Maltese player has not aged on up, so does not have access to his own factory. Indian... can't the Indians... there's some way Indians can get a factory? I don't think there's any way they can get a factory, can they? Great bombards are very great. Now he's allying with the British. Again, it seems like he swaps back and forth between the two. He has only 300 export at the moment. But he has a pretty good export rate. Let's see, does he have like any sort of like advanced export?
Yeah.
Nope, it's still standard export. Heavy cannons do get a good amount of damage there. Rice trade. Magenta says attack. He has 4 heavy cannons. Dale's moving around over here. We've got a war camp going on up. Heavy cannons. Do not fire a volley off there. He can take out the great bombards pretty quickly. There's nothing to really stop all these cuirassiers. Oh yeah, oh boy, now it's like time to activate trample. Heavy cannons slowly push the way forward. Trying to get his heavy cannons back in range. Yellow took a massive hit there. The great bombards are still alive. He needs to focus on the war elephants. C4 is charging way forward in melee. I think he should have kept pressing forward the cuirassiers. I think falling back there allowed his teammate to get disintegrated by the great bombards. Some of the heavy cannons are going down. This wall is not fully built, but I think it should still block some damage. 2 heavy cannons remaining. One of Great Bombarders to go down. Heavy cannons counter barraging the Great Bombard. And I've got more heavy cannon being shipped, being deployed, and flanking the army somehow. Now I've got more Nifitanias being employed on the field, as well as Swinging Plow. More Cuirassiers. Here's another pair of heavy cannons deployed on the field as well. Got more crossbowmen being pulled up by blue. Now we've got the Maltese player is now bringing a lot of villagers. He has 75, so he's done a good job recovering. 88 villagers for the Indian player. Ethiopian player has 87. The French has 63 at the moment. He does have Triple Town Center. We also got, oh, no, that's the trade, isn't it? Not the fishing boats. The waterway research. The way of the water. We got a large number of heavy cannons in the field, 6 of them. Cuirassiers find opportunity to engage these crossbowmen. There's some pikemen. Veteran pikemen now engaging. Which veteran pikemen should rip apart the Cuirassiers. Tanyas started stepping away. Handful of Cuirassiers push forward. Yellow just needs a folk back. Magenta could eye setting up a firing line there with his cannons. Let Yellow draw them forward or backwards. Waterways improvement now complete. Now we got some siege elephants. Does act as a partial counter artillery and doesn't offer any anti-infantry now, do they? Heavy elephants gain some good damage there. At 3% range resistance now, and also over 1,600 health. There goes a set of walls. Cuirassiers now engaging the elephants. Siege elephants don't have any multipliers against infantry. They're primarily a support unit, anti-structure, anti-artillery unit. Heavy cannons get a good volley there. Siege elephants take some damage. They have 28 range, same range as the heavy cannons, same attack speed as well. But it looks like the siege elephants do go down. So got 8 heavy cannon there now, not just 6. Now we can second band infantry being queued on up for the French. Age 4 for the Maltese. We got the Papal Guard, which will perhaps allow him to get his veteran or guard research for his pikemen crossbowmen. It may be, since this area is being very focused around here, it may be a good idea to go for some fixed guns or a good defensive point. Magenta has built stone walls along this line. There's also a surgeon here that can still be recovered. You see this dog? He wants a belly rub with the surgeon. He's too afraid of dogs. There's age up. We're also going for a large number of culverins, which is probably a good idea. We got more red coats being shipped on in. It looks like it's been going for basic red coats, not in any advanced shipment. It's also going for another round of elephants. What type of elephants was it? These were honored Mauhouts. The French player is not building anything at the moment. Looks like he's going for some research, such as Town Watch. And also the research we're not going to talk about. Gunner Squadron, I really don't like, they should really change the icon for that picture. I think it originally was affecting archaic archers, but now it's just improved artillery line of sight. I hate it. Just change the picture. Now I got Byzantium's Legacy from the fan art, which does provide buildings and hit points have more hit points. Okay, that can be useful. Now, Ethiopian players going for the Romo. Don't know what they provide. We got the prize bowl as well, which he's not really been getting the livestock stuff. They are at max, so he should get a decent conversion on the livestock market. 750, of course. Now he's aging up. He's going for more Nifitanias. Got a decent number of fields on the field. And now we got, of course, the Basilisk artillery, counter artillery. They'll turn their opposing artillery to stone. Yeah, it's sweet 360 no scope. More look like a 720. We got 5 culverins for counter attack. These guys right now have 54 damage, same multipliers, same range looks like. It looks like they have a bit more health than normal Culverin Royale. If they can find a good volley there, they have to keep it just away from the Basilisk. Better Cuirassier is straightforward. He does not have the guard Cuirassier complete. Better Corval has deployed field. Yep, has less health with Basilisk. And a little less damage as well. Heavy cannons trying to break through the elephants. These guys are very stacked up. I just want the heavy cannons to annihilate whole formation. But once he gets rid of the elephants, then he can push forward and hit the infantry. These elephants are just very, very tanky. Some of the heavy cannons have gone down, but now some of the stuff will go on down. Lines are going down. Yell's trying to focus on the Basilisk, because if he takes out those, his teammates' heavy cannons just rip apart everything else. One Basilisk remaining. And now they're falling back. They realize they need their counter artillery, or else they will get ripped apart by those heavy cannons. We got more of the Arbalisters now being pulled on the field. And they're getting ripped apart there. He does have also times 2 multiplier on these guys, so he must have gotten steel bolts, which I don't think he's been fighting against a whole lot of heavy infantry, so it may not have been worth it. If steel bolts have been researched, he's also got his factory, which is currently cooking up wood and getting blunderbusts. Guys do have a decent amount of health at the moment, that's for sure. More than these champion Nifitanias. At 24 damage, 20 range, versus 29 damage, 19 range. So these crossbowmen are equal to Nifitanias, and they're also cheaper, so they're fully upgraded, and they are quite nice. Elephants now advancing. Heavy cannon will report the sepoys. But right now they're hitting the elephants. Right now the getting hit there. Saying needs a gate. Culverin Royales engaging the Basilisk. Massive formation now going down. Got a number of the guard pikemen floating the field. French cannon push way forward. Maltese player has a good amount of food and wood, but since he's gone for a crossbow armory, that's good. So right now wood is probably a bit more harder to obtain material. That's why this factory is producing wood at the moment. Heavy cannons just trying to back on off, got on the other side of the walls, but pikemen have excellent anti-torch damage, so they can make short work of these walls. But they're pretty healthy at the moment, and here comes heavy cannon. Heavy cannon not really firing away. There they go. There goes the crossbowman. I'm not sure why the pikeman didn't take shots. This prize bowl is fully fattened and very delicious. Age 5 for the French, who got the general now being selected. I have no idea what he provides. And I don't think he's gotten any, you can get out Imperial Cannons, that could be quite good. Sacred Band Infantry times 8. He has access to the Golden Retinue, which could be useful if he ever gets a round of cavalry. You have a good idea to build some native embassies to start getting some supplementary forces. Even if they have unupgraded, a 0 population will give them just more mass to throw at your opponent. Got a number of basilisks to push away forward, more crossbow for the Maltese, and more basilisks on the way. Soldiers for the Indian player, and conquer walls. Research here. More of the Gassianas, heavy infantry. Good volley there on the pikemen. Gets counterattack on the counter barrage on the basilisk. Blah. Does take out that wall, but he's gonna take some fire there. Around a cuirassiers point of view. There's still not even the guard cuirassiers. Got some rockets pulled by the Indian player, which has higher attack speed than heavy cannon. Or that lightning outside, or was that gunfire in the game? Well, it looks pretty sunny outside. Got some of the Oromo warriors. I'm not familiar with these guys. They have a musket charge attack. Those are their heavy cav. Yeah, heavy cav with a charged musket attack deals 52 damage. They do cost food and gold. Trying to take out the pacifists. Right now, I don't feel like they're being well deployed. They do have pretty good damage and even faster attack speed. They seem like a pretty good heavy cavalry, especially the charge attack. They do manage to find the crossbowmen, and they're just ripping them apart. Got some sepoys pushing forward. The cuirassiers could push forward to help the Oromo warriors. They can push forward. Got some blue forts here. The Oromo warriors do have 37 siege. Does the French player have the church research? Yes, he can go, and he already has some. He perhaps can bring in the young, middle, and old guard. Grenadiers wouldn't be half bad to build the structures, as well as to all the pikemen and crossbowmen. One fort does go down. The Rumble Warriors going down there. Basilisk do get a good volley there on the heavy cannon. The French has 9 heavy cannon in the region. That's a lot of heavy cannon, which annihilated a round of pikemen there. He has a maxed out Sacred Band Revolution. He needs to click on it. He won't get anything more from it. That'll give him, what, 10 musketeers? Excellent volley there. Massive hits there on the pikemen. They all get annihilated. More pikemen being pulled in the field. More pikemen being removed from the field. It's a slaughter for the heavy cannons. They have a lot of good juicy targets. Of course, got the Blues Basilisks now push way forward. And sepoys here in decent numbers. Yellows, Gassianas just don't feel like they're doing enough. They do have good attack speed. The more women they get, the more attack speed they get. Yes, they do. Now I got this units pushing forward. We got some veteran boyars mixed on in, some native warriors. Another blue fort shall go down. That was probably, those two blue forts were probably from the Maltese ×2 fort card. This one. And I still believe he really should have gone for some fixed guns here. And there's Imperial Age for the Maltese player. So all but the Ethiopian players now are, what's it called, Imperial. Now he's going for shipping supplies. So I got 2,000 wood shipment there. Very nice. Ethiopian player, what are you going for? He's going for feudal armies, makes units train faster. Maybe a good idea to bring the semi-fast, I don't know, maybe Italian firearms. He does need a bit more influence for that. This will give him some, what's it called? Little bombards, which are basically a paper bombard without deflection. To illustrate them, bombard area plus 25%, attack damage area plus 25%, or solid shot plus 25%. Reduces the culverins though, but all the other artillery would be better. Yellow's now trying to push forward with his Romo warriors. Pikemen in pursuit. He probably won't snipe the factory. He start hitting these villagers. We've got a decent number of rockets shipped on in for the Indian player. Seapoys in melee mode to keep the French cavalry at bay. Good volley there on the Gassienas. Now looks like Yellow's taking some of Magenta's medicine. And now with the Age up there, he's going for the Arabs. Brassiers and Boyars for forth. They do overrun the rockets. All the rockets do go down. Pikemen push for forward, getting some good damage. Crossbowmen getting hit by the Brassiers. He has Imperial Arbalists. Or Arbalisters. Now we've got some of the Imperial Trabants, which is similar to the Papal Guard. They do have the deflection aura. And also have a bit of siege resist. Good volleys there. The French heavy cannon is still in a good position. Shelter warriors pop in the field. Managed to find an iron push on top of the Basilisks. Those go down. More crossbows deployed on the field. We've got more of the Imperial Saxon Cuirassiers to assist the French Cuirassiers. Structures going on down. More Gassienas for the Ethiopian player. Shipment available. What you should go for, I'm not sure. Oh, looks like the Singer Band Revolution actually got to level 8. Here's some, Gatling Camels split up by Yellow. Gatling Camels should be pretty fun. A bit more mobile anti-infantry unit. They are classified as light. They are classified as light cavalry as well as artillery and mercenary. There's a good damage there. These sepoys are exalted. Gatling camels firing away. They have times multiplier for infantry. Gassiena's trying to take out the Basilisks. Heavy cannons do find a good volley there. Right now, the French player has not been deploying out any more heavy cannon. He can use Golden Ripnir. I think he forgot about this ability. It says greatly improves their armor. I don't know how much is greatly. The French player can also start the trade monopoly victory. Seaports are going down. If you can't start going down, Siege Elephant goes on down. Of course, with some of these Trabants in the area, they do have the deflection aura. They also have that pistol charge attack like the Papal Guard. Assuming they have that Papal, advanced papacy unit stuff. Red is disintegrated. Yellow has pushed on forward here with the little bombards. Or not so little bombards. Oh, these ones actually have 4 attack speed, which is pretty good. Got ceasefire by the Indian player to let them regroup. And he could try just abandoning the artillery and charge into his opponent's base. Magenta needs to push forward and actually probably hit the carrying Manda. And there's the trade monopoly victory. Good volley there. Got some Nifitanias there, engage these pikemen. Oh, now got some of the Imperial Amazones deployed on the field. Good damage there on those sepoys. Oh, there's also some gold. An untouched copper mine here. Single heavy cannon remains. We've got a decent number of pikemen engaging the cuirassiers. A very large number of pikemen. Imperial Tremonde has a nice 999 HP. Going old-fashioned RPG health. I don't know why that just looks nice to have. Now we've got, of course, these shipped-in French cavalry for the Indian player. Trying to deal with these units. These are light infantry and these are shock units, so they should be decent versus bow for their AoE. Turtle Warriors will see bonus damage from the pikemen. Zorian rocket will go down, and so the Basilisk. More crossbow being pulled out over here. Trade Monopoly victory has 3 minutes remaining, and it can be a bit difficult to see. He has 6 at the moment. I don't know how many trade posts there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If my maths or counts incorrect. So they need to destroy 2 in order to stop the trade monopoly victory. 2 terribly. Okay, this one's not actually claimed, so and that can be a bit difficult, honestly, now to think about it. If again against some good damage there. The hill is not pushed forward for this army. More crossbow being put on the field. How's the Indian player faring? He's trying to get more sepoys. They're coming out slowly. Right now, that's his problem right now. He just has trouble remaxing. He's going for a shimmer for rockets as well. It's like Magenta has been forced out here. Yellow's pushing forward up here. There's a saloon. Socket bayonet now research for somebody. Right, units are being cleaned on up slowly. Yellow just streaming reinforcements. Magenta's here as well. Taking out those rockets immediately. 1 minute remains before victory. And I don't think red and yellow, blue and yellow will break out of their base. Total War streaming on in. Elephant engaging the Sebastopol mortar. Here comes Seapoise. It will take a bit of time for them to break through this gate. It is, of course, a bastion gate. I don't think they can break through in 30 seconds. Plus, they have not destroyed 1, but 2 trading posts. Yeah, this is going to be game. Is now waving the Titanias there for the defense, and that is game. That was a pretty good game. Let's take a look. Resources. All of them actually quite similar. They're all in the same ballpark there. Indian has the highest free units. I'm not sure from what. Not so sure what counts as a free unit or not. The economy, military. Let's see. The French has the highest units killed. Smallest military, since they tend more. He's been more relying on the heavy cav, as well as those heavy cannon. These small units lost. Gray small units lost. Both of these guys are relatively similar. Villager population. This is where red lost his fishing boats. All the other players stayed pretty similar. Somewhat similar, somewhat balanced between the two players. Yellow got a big size spike of villagers here. Some sort of advanced shipment of some sort. A time plus 10 shipment perhaps. Not sure. Of course, blue and yellow stayed high, and blue and red will start going down as they start losing units. Magenta didn't really get a mess. Oh yeah, that's French. He maxed out of villagers. That makes sense. So the fact that Magenta's actually keeping pace with the other two at this point means his economy is actually much higher than anticipated. I'm curious. All resources gathered. Actually, no noticeable spike. Red had a bit of a spike there of those fishing boats, but everybody else stayed pretty similar. It was a pretty tight game. Either way, this is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.